We Americans have a love affair with the things that we drive. Some of them are for just getting the work done. Some are for just getting to work. And some are for the joy of just having it. Each one has a story, and every story needs to be told. If it flies, drives, rides, or floats, we tell its story here on American Gears.
My name's Brent Reed, and I'm the owner-operator of Mustang Ranch here, beautiful downtown Mary. You know, my very first car when I was 17 years old was a '69 Mustang. Sold it, dumbest thing I ever did. Always wanted another one. When I decided I wanted to do something for the rest of my life, I wanted it to be something I enjoyed. So 17 years ago, we opened up Mustang Ranch, and I decided to just do Mustangs. And you know, I don't know how much passion it was. My first job was working at a Ford dealership when I was 15 years old, and I kind of did prep work and paint work on the collisions that came in. And luckily for me, they were all Mustangs. It was back in 1967 or 8, I think it was. Kind of got a little bit of an itch at that point, and then when I was about 19, I bought a Mustang. And most of my customers now come in and say, geez, I used to have one, dumbest thing I ever did, and they're buying another one, and they're trying to relive it, which I've done also. You know, basically in the restoration business, I kind of, learned as I went. I had never really done restorations when I opened this business. I'd been in the auto body business my whole life, but never really did restorations, and so just kind of learned as we went. Yes, we do everything, full rotisserie restorations, they call it. In a car that's got a frame, they would call it a frame-off restoration, but Mustangs, are unibody, so they don't have a frame, so they call it a rotisserie restoration. But we do everything from start to finish. 64.5 to 73 are our basic what we do. Probably 64.5 to 70 is really, that's 90% of our work. We only do a few 71, 2, and 3 because they kind of got bigger and boxier, and they're not quite as popular. So that's most of our business. I wear every hat. I mean, I do the mechanical work, I do the paint work, the body work, behind the desk work, everything. Basically, the customer brings their car in, we go over it, and we figure out what degree of restoration do they want. Some people just want a paint job. Somebody wants it exactly the way it was the day it rolled off the assembly line. Most of our work now is kind of morphed into doing what they call resto mods, which is a 500 horsepower, go fast. They want the classic look, but they want creature comforts of the new millennium. So power windows, power seats, heated seats, leather seats, reclining seats, air conditioning, all of the toys that their new cars have. My desk came about when I first opened the business. It was just me, and I was in a little smaller shop than this, and I didn't have a paint booth, and so I was working on a vehicle. If I was spraying something, I couldn't go out there and make any dust, and I didn't want to be out there because there was paint fumes everywhere. So I just kind of came in and sat in the office, and again, it was brand new. I only had one job. The phone wasn't ringing off the hook. People weren't coming in, so I was bored. When we first started out, we hit every car show there was known to man, and we've probably got literally thousands of awards. That we've won many awards. But again, 17 years, and we've done thousands of cars, and we try to do pretty much all show quality vehicles. So I think more than anything, and I hate to say it, but after 17 years, and I play with Mustangs all day, every day, at the end of the day, I just kind of want to go home and sit in my backyard. And when you go to a car show, it's another day at work. It's not quite as much fun as it used to be. So hopefully retire, to be honest with you.